Hello, welcome to Mace Industries. I'm Adam. I'm going to show you how to set up the new shifter conveyor. Let's get into it. Right, before the job, make sure you run through the pre-operation checklist. This can be found with your operating manual supplied with the machine. For your convenience, we'll throw it up on screen now. Feel free to pause and go through this list yourself. Once you've been through the checklist and you're happy with the machine, we can begin setup. If you're after a quick version, roll your shifters into position and any additional shifters, plug in the linking leads, plug in the power supply, and away you go. Otherwise, keep watching and we'll explain this in a little bit more detail. With a two-man team, one man supports the rear of the machine while the other releases the bogie and locks it into its downward position. Once done, release the brakes and move the shifter into position. Once in position, place the trestle under the shifter, then apply brakes, then fit the hopper like so. Next, we need power. Grab the power input lead supplied with your machine. If you're running a single machine, you will be able to use a 3 kVA transformer. If you're running multiples, you will have to use a 5 kVA transformer. Power is fitted to the rear of the machine like so. If you're using a single shifter, your setup is now finished. If you are linking multiple shifters, grab your additional conveyors and using the previous steps, set them up as needed. Ensuring the previous shifter feeds into the hopper of the next. To change the angle of the shifter, you would simply slide the trestle up or down the conveyor. We do recommend a maximum of 50 degrees, but that will depend on the product you are moving. If a higher angle is needed, consider using a scaffold rig, utilizing the scaffold holes within the shifter. The last step is to attach the linking lead. This attaches to the power outlet of the previous shifter to the power inlet of the next shifter. You can run 3 to 5 shifters off a single power supply, depending on the lengths. Should you experience voltage drop during operation, you will need to add an additional power supply to the chain. To do this, you will need a secondary power supply and one of our linking and secondary power leads. These attach the same way as a linking lead, but also plug into a separate power supply. And that's it. The shifters are now ready for operation. See you in the next one.